Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs and come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Go ahead and spread out. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Allow the backside of your body to release back into the floor. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. We'll begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out long through your arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then bring the right knee to the chest, give that knee a good squeeze in. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Bend your knee in, open it out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side. And you can adjust where you're holding so it works for your body. Release, bend your knee in, and take it across for a spinal twist. Open out through the right arm, let your knee come towards the floor. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close, and then straighten this leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee in, open it out, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side. Release, bend your knee, bring it across. Spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then straighten the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, another little circle or rock. And then roll your way up to sitting. Let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. We'll set the hands near the front of the mat. Step the feet back, bringing the whole body into a straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend, and this could be low or high. Cobra or up dog. And then back to down dog, hips high. You may want to pedal out your feet a little bit or shift your hips side to side, taking your time. And then bend your knees, drop the hips to the heels, and come into child's pose. And Just a reminder that you can rest anytime, whether you rest in this shape or a different one. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through the right hip, stretching right side. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table, come back through down dog, and walk your hands and feet towards one another, and we'll hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any arm position, any movement, a little sway or shake out. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. We'll step up to the front of the mat, bringing hands together. Feet can be together or apart. Come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. We'll take 5 deep breaths. That could be in down dog, but you're welcome to take child's pose or sitting or hands and knees or on your forearms, any neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Let's take a big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink hips low. Reaching long, past the tips of the fingers, past the top of the head, but shoulders dropping, hips dropping. One more breath here. Let's open out, warrior two. Reaching long, fingertip to fingertip, but shoulders keep dropping. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block or the floor. Pulling up through the top arm, creating space. Last breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog. You might take a vinyasa. You could just step back and feel what you are choosing to do, whatever that is. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Send it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Feeling your breath here. Let's open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg for triangle. One more breath. This time to release, bring both hands to the floor. Let's turn to face the wide side of the mat and come into a wide-legged forward fold. We'll use this as a resting pose. You might separate your feet more or less. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You might use props if your hands don't touch the floor. Find a position where you can let the weight of your head hang. Let's turn the heels in a little, toes out a little, bend the knees and come up to horse stance. And you may want to adjust the distance between your legs. Sink the hips nice and low, feet and knees pointing the same direction, and try and have the knees above the ankles, not going past the ankles. So we're going to hang out here, do some upper body stuff. While we're here, just listen to the rightness of it. If it gets to be too much, come out of it. You can always take a break and then come back in as you're ready. Engaging abdominals for support. So let's cross one elbow on top of the other. Put some pressure between the elbows. If you can, get the palms together, do so. If not, you might just grab a thumb. Feel the upper back spreading, rib cage spreading, abdominals engaged. Again, releasing anytime you need to. Notice which arm is on top. Take a couple gentle swings. And then the other arm on top. Strong core, strong legs, relaxed face. Release, a couple gentle swings. And then let's straighten the legs. Turn the feet back to parallel. We'll interlace fingers behind the back. Open up the chest. And then fold forward. You may want to bend the knees a little bit as you fold so you're not locking or hyperextending. If this is too tight for your shoulders, you could instead hold something between your hands, a strap or sock. Release, arms all the way down. Let's lengthen out to a flat back. If you don't have a flat back with your hands on the floor, you could either bend your knees or use some kind of block or prop under your hands so your back is nice and long. We'll bring one hand to the center, the other hand to the lower back. Open up through the top shoulder and then extend that top arm high. Gentle twist, rolling open through the top arm, but really lengthening the spine as you do. And we're just going towards our full expression. You don't have to get anywhere you can't get or have more mobility than you have. Last breath here. Release. Switch sides. Other hand to the floor, opposite hand to the lower back. Open through the top shoulder and then extend that top arm high, lengthening head to tail, lengthening arm to arm. Last breath here. Release. Hang in a forward fold. Let that go. And then turn to face the front of the mat, coming back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa. You might just step back. From down dog, we'll come into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. Set up whatever support might be useful for you here, a little something under the hips or chest or forehead. Let's bring the upper body back up. You can come back to down dog, maybe a vinyasa or some other movement. Do what feels right for you. And then pigeon pose on the other side. Left knee comes forward. Scoot back through the right leg. Feeling as much as you can. So bring the upper body back up. Take your time coming back to down dog through any movement transition. And then all the way through to sitting and back onto your back. Let's bring knees to chest, little circle or rock. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down, lift your hips high, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spread the upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. And rest here until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, Take any back bend, bridge, what we just did, or perhaps a different variation, half wheel, full wheel, something else. And stay as long or short as you like. Each time the pose feels complete, come down and rest, and then just repeat that until you don't feel like coming up again. If you have more back bends in you, keep going. If you're ready for a counter stretch, take one. So I'm going to suggest happy baby, but you can do anything that's going to help you release your back, integrate what you've just done. We are moving towards the end of this practice. If you want to keep practicing, you can, of course, do that. If you'd like to wrap things up with me, do that in the way that feels right for you. Hopefully at the end of the practice, we've spent enough time in our bodies to kind of listen, what do I need right now? So it could be anything. Could be nothing. You might just come right into shavasana. You can just ask yourself what's needed now, or just move into something. Probably whatever you're doing is good enough. Feeling fully. When nothing else is needed, you can start getting your body comfortable. If you want to put on extra layers or grab props or do a little self-massage. Eventually coming into stillness, spending a few moments not doing anything. You can let go of the control of your breath. Let the weight of your body drop. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. You can move your wrists and ankles. You can stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.